Scorpio, welcome to your April reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising signs. Cross watchers, you're welcome. I'm going to do three threads for you today. One for love, one for work, one for generally what's coming up and you need to be aware of if you're not already aware of it. And let's see what comes out. So let's just split the deck. High Priestess and the Judgment, two major arcanas. So the Judgment is a bit like the Wheel of Fortune, really. New cycles beginning, rising up out of maybe kind of a sleep kind of mode that you've been in maybe for a little while. Making decisions to go towards your destiny. High Priestess, really listening to your intuition. You're being led by spirit. Okay, show me what's for love for Scorpio for April, please. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't expect that many, but hey, you've got the Moon, secrets, illusions. Somebody may have been avoiding you, is what I want to say. Five of Cups, that may have caused you some heartache. Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings, a new stable beginning. The Empress, just going with the flow of life. And it's a kind of what's meant to be will be kind of energy. And then finally, the Nine of Pentacles, being someone that's very abundant, single. I'm going to get some clarification on that. Bottom of the deck, hermit mode. You may have been in hermit mode for a little while. I feel like I want to use this deck to do some clarification. Queen of Wands. Very confident, social. So I feel like if anything's been hidden from you, you've kind of gone, okay, well, I'll get the answers when I get the answers. And you've just kind of carried on. Let's look at the Moon, please. So the Two of Wands in reverse. I feel like you can't see very clearly at the minute of what's going on in love. So you are not making any decisions. You're just waiting. If you have felt out in the cold or you've ghosted somebody, that's coming to an end now. Page of Cups. I feel like it's an apology from somebody. I feel like this person's been quite sad. If you've been the one that's left them out in the cold, they regret what they said and did, and they could be coming in with an apology. Tell me about the Five of Cups, please. Six of Wands. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Nine of Wands and Three of Coins. So I do feel like this person or you are going to push forward and start to rebuild something in love. Could be the same person. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. Got the Moon again. So it could be that you're not sure if this would work, if you did give this person from the past person coming back, another chance. I think you've not got any set agenda on this person, and I feel that you will just see what happens if you decide to take them back. Okay, we've got Empress. Let's have a look at the Nine of Pentacles. With the single card energy, you know your worth. This is a pre-Empress and you've got the Empress. So I feel like you're certainly not taking any old toot. And you've got the Hermit. So when this offer comes in, you may consider this for a little while to see what the next step will be. But you're not fretting over it. And then you've got the Queen of Swords. Well, we like to see that. So Queen of Swords is somebody, again, who's setting boundaries. They're not allowing... You know, if this person was... If you were to give this person a second chance, I feel like you would have to set up some rules and boundaries. In other words, you know, I don't like it when you don't call me for 3 days, or, you know, male or female. You're certainly speaking your truth and you want truth and honesty. And again, the Empress. So that's like twice now. The Empress has come out. So yeah, you're honouring your worth, whether you're male or female. And the Seven of Coins. So you may consider reinvesting in this, but I think you're just going to play it by ear. Let them prove themselves. And then we've got the Three of Wands, just rising above any drama. And the Queen of Coins. You've got 3 queens out here now. So, you know, just, I feel like stay in your lane is what they're saying. You're just concentrating on your security, your abundance, you're maintaining your boundaries. I feel like emotionally you want to give this person a chance. You want to be proved wrong, that they, you know, that they can change. You want them to show they can change. But believe me, if they give you any indication that they haven't, That's the sword coming down and cutting it off. So that's kind of the love portion of the reading for April. You're worth more, male or female, you know, so I feel like, yes, raise these boundaries, look after yourself, you know, concentrate on your stability. Don't worry about this person, you know, they have their own life journey. And I feel that if they're not learning the lessons, I don't think you're going to hang around and allow them to continue to take your energy. All right, so let's have a look at work for you for April. Three of Wands. Again, expanding, travel, victory. So whatever you're working on during April for work, it looks like it could be pretty successful. Let's have a look. For work for Scorpio for April. King of Swords, very logical, looking at everything in a very analytical way, doing stuff by the book. Very much concentrating on your work, on what you want to achieve. Anything else, please? Page of Pentacles. This is a giving card. It's also a good energy for a message. Something that you may have wanted or you've been waiting for is coming in for you now. I feel like there's been some competition for this. Could be a promotion or possibly just show me a sidestep. So it could be a sidestep promotion. Whatever it is, it's bringing a great deal of balance into your life. I feel like you'll be very happy with the results of this. And you've got the Seven of Pentacles. Something you've waited for and something you can invest in going forward. Five of Pentacles on the bottom. So you could have had a little bit of a money issue or felt that you weren't getting what you deserved in work, as to do with recognition. Bottom of deck, Two of Cups and Knight of Swords. So yeah, a new contract, a new partnership is what I want to say. Show me the King of Swords, please. King of Swords again. Yeah, you are remaining very analytically sound. They keep showing me an arrow, so it's like an arrow. You've seen the target and they're going for it. Eight of Cups. You were prepared to walk away if they had not give you what you wanted. Tell me the Five of Wands, please. Nine of Pentacles again. And I also feel like because you're in this very stable, single-minded energy, you're doing pretty well anyway, but you're just not going to deal with any drama. Show me the Temperance, please. Which is just as well, because Temperance is coming into, yeah, look, success. Monetary stability. You're going after what you want. You are working on what you want. And with the Seven of Pentacles, you're investing in your vision of your future. Not just monetarily, but what makes you happy. This is a wish fulfillment card. So you are going to get what you want from work. Okay, so I'm just going to have a look at generally what's coming in, what you should be aware of. Is there anything that, you know, you weren't expecting that might come in? And we're going to look at this deck. For Scorpio for April, King of Cups. Ooh, could be a romantic offer. Or it could be you being very strong in your feelings, your emotions, very grounded. Being patient with yourself also. Show me April for Scorpio, what they weren't expecting. Okay, I'm not going to take those because I haven't finished answering the question and I don't like those cards anyway. So let's see what's coming in. Oh, excellent. New love offer. And I do feel this is new and it may be connected to your work. Okay, I feel like someone's watched you from afar. Feels you're very vivacious and very sexy as well. So Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. A new emotional beginning on the work front. Could be in love. And also what I'm seeing here, I know you might not be able to see this in the card, but what it looks like is a face with eyes closed. So I'm wondering if you've not seen this before or seen this person's been interested in you before because you've been very concentrating on your new beginning, on your finances. Anything else generally for Scorpio? Positive good news. I feel this is of a romantic nature and it's also something that's got the potential to be very stable. Being drawn towards love here. Ten of Cups. Wow. Ultimate emotional fulfillment. Very stable. A lot of potential. It's romantic and it's positive. Just one more, please. Awakening. So I feel this is, like I said, you hadn't seen this before. It wasn't really on your radar because you were concentrating more on work. But I feel this person maybe saw you a little bit stressed, and so didn't take the opportunity to come forward towards you. I don't think you'll see this coming, but they are making you aware of how they feel and what they would like to, you know, move forward with you in a romantic fashion, or at the very least just go out for a coffee and just talk to you and tell you, I'll get to know them. I feel like you will accept this, and this person's really moving fast. And I feel, again, Venus and Mercury retrograde means people have held back speaking about how they feel, or sometimes it's completely the opposite. But anyway, they are going to make themselves known to you. These did come out in reverse. So the Two of Wands in reverse is not making any decisions immediately. And the Seven of Wands in reverse is letting your guard down. Maybe you've been sort of pushing love away, or not too interested in love because you've been so focused on your finance and getting yourself stable. I also feel that you won't make an immediate decision about this person because, you know, if they're running quite fast, it could be quite scary actually. But I do feel what they are genuine. Let's just get one on the awakening. Yeah, I mean, it could well be that you have a past heartbreak, which is why you've kind of ignored new love and just really concentrated on your work. But now you're waking up and saying, well, actually, do you know what? Yeah, this could be nice. This could be nice. Now the money worry's over. I've got where I want to be financially. I can give more time and attention to love. Just one more on the reverse cards, please. Yeah, I think you'll be surprised how much this person is willing to give. Six of Pentacles, equal reciprocity. I think you'll be surprised how quickly they want to make you part of their world. They want to give you gifts. They want to treat you nicely. You might be able to just show me you pulling the reins back on a horse. So you might go, whoa, hang on. That's a little bit fast for me. Bottom of the deck, though, is the Sun. So I feel during the summer months, this is a positive connection. And I feel during the summer months, you may well... I feel like you're really going to like this person. You're just maybe a tiny bit cautious. They can be as passionate as you. So don't rule out that you might think they're a bit of a wet blanket. I feel like during the summer also you'll be walking away from any emotional discontent, as in the past. You'll be letting that go. I do really, they keep showing me the Star card, so I feel like this person actually is a glimmer of hope that, you know, there are some good people out there, male or female, if you've been hurt in the past. So that's your reading for April, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll try and do some bonus readings a little bit later in the month. My work schedule was pretty hectic at the minute, so yeah, just keep an eye on this channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.